I'm not just saying put a nobody in there, but let's get some young people in our politics, man, so we can stop kicking the can down the road on every single fucking thing there is, and actually make some progress within the United States and without, hopefully in India as well. It's kind of black magic-y. I mean, I'm trying to think of the way we would think of it over here. But there's a lot of shit that happens in the non-physical world that we just can't comprehend over here for some reason. It's that white gene. We got problems. We're mutts.
No one should come. I am telling you. Isn't it? So, this blindness, your delusion of the West, is going to end very soon, and there is not much time left.
First off, philosophy is a confession.
Philosophy is a confession. Don't love somebody that you don't like.
Hey, what's good, y'all? Thanks for clicking on the link. WTJ Knowledge drops back with another reaction video for you. This was another request from a YouTube subscriber. More on that in a second. If you're new, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. If you are a returning knowledge nomad, I really appreciate your support. I can't express my gratitude enough. Thank you for coming back. I hope you're learning to love somebody that you don't like, so you can love yourself properly. If you are a new viewer, hello. My name is Wesley Travis Johnson. This is my channel, WTJ Knowledge Drops, where we bridge the gap between spirituality and science, and also Eastern and Western philosophy / religion / spirituality. And I also drop a few knowledge videos throughout the week. So I hope you have fun, learn something, decide to stick around, subscribe, and become a knowledge nomad. If you do, remember to hit the subscribe button or the bell with all notifications so you never miss a drop and you can stay in the loop. Okay, like I said, this one is a request, and it is titled The Harsh Reality. Okay, first off, sorry guys. First off, the request was to react to Dr. Ankit Shah. And this is the first video that I saw that intrigued me, so I pulled it up. This may not be the one you were talking about. If it isn't, let me know in the comments and direct me to the right place. But this one seemed interesting. I might be able to touch on some things because it looks like he's going to go on and on the West, and that's my specialty. Alright. Thank you for the request once again. Y'all keep them coming in. Keep them coming. I love them. I'm learning a lot, and I really want to express my gratitude. Alright, shut up, Wes. Alright, the harsh reality of Western Hegemony exposed by Dr. Ankit Shah. Let's get it. Actually, first off, if you back out once my video starts, if you are new, your device will explode. So please watch till the end so you don't lose your device. I love you guys. Hope you learned something about yourself. And don't back out so you can keep your computer or your phone or your tablet or your TV, because it will explode if you back out of my videos. See you then. Love you guys.
So today we will talk about how this Western hegemony was established, especially after the colonization by Britain, and after that, that is, we are talking about the last 400 years. So, can it be just luck or just hard luck behind this hegemony? Can it be hard work?
There definitely is hard work behind it, but capitalism is a dirty game, guys. I'm sure you guys know about it there. It's cutthroat if you want to succeed. I mean, if you want to just be a regular business owner and abide by all the laws like you're supposed to, you can still run a business and be successful. But if you want to be very successful, you have to be a little, unethical, which a lot of these big corporations are, whether they want to say something about it or not. Anyways, let's see where this is going. I might have a lot of input on this son of a bitch.
A lot of thought goes into it that if a single country or a group of countries together wants to dominate a chunk of big countries, continents, then what all will have to be put in place for that?
A bunch of crazy ass white people. The hell's wrong with us? We're fucking weird. I think it's because we're mutts. We're a mixture of all kinds of weird shit. I'm almost positive that's what it is. We're mutts.
What systems will have to be put in place? How will standardization have to be done worldwide, and that standardization will have to be imposed on every country?
Let's hope it doesn't get to that point, but that's definitely what we are trying to do here in the United States. Sorry about that, guys. I can't really make a decision for them. But we are definitely imposing our culture and currency and everything else on everybody else. We are definitely doing that.
Only then can your hegemony remain.
We are about to be going under because Donald Trump is purposely pushing down interest rates, and it's going to blow up the inflation again. It's going to roar its ugly head, and it's probably going to turn into hyperinflation, where our dollar it turns up being worth absolutely shit. I think that's his plan, but I could be wrong. As of now, it's still the king of the world, but in my opinion, cash is trash. Venmo me or Cash App, please.
We have to understand how it was created, and what do we understand from the tools that were used to create it?
Fear.
I was just watching that there was some statement by our chief of forces. Regarding Israel's pager attacks, you are saying that yes, its planning must have started long before. Only then this output was achieved. Whatever success Israel got in Lebanon or elsewhere, but we have to understand that operations can be planned only when you know the goal.
This is facts. Israel's a big problem over there. They need to chill the fuck out. Smoke some pot, bro.
Right? It is not just about planning and execution. Where the planning is coming from is the most important. And where will the planning come from? So on this I tweeted that you will close your eyes and think how your neighborhood will look in 20 years. How will it look in 30 years? How will it look in 50 years? And how should it look after 300 years? When this is your strategic vision, then you can plan operations. You can plan diplomacy operations. You can plan military operations. You can plan operations to influence.
Yeah, here's the problem with our governments, and I'm pretty sure it's across the world. Everybody's too goddamn old. How the hell are you supposed to care about the future when you're about to die? It doesn't make any sense. All these old fuckers, bitter, they're ready to go. They're 1 foot out the fucking door already, and then here they are making plans for our future. Tell me, how does that make sense, guys? Drop it in the comment. Why do we have... I mean, I understand the whys. But let's get some 40-year-olds in there. Maybe late 30s. People who've been through some shit. Prove their worth. I mean, I'm not just saying put a nobody in there, but let's get some young people in our politics, man, so we can stop kicking the can down the road on every single fucking thing there is and actually make some progress within the United States and without, hopefully in India as well, and elsewhere, whoever is watching. Get some young people in your government. Let's do it. Let's start that movement right now. Tell me if you're in with me in the comments, guys.
But when I don't know the vision of what I want to achieve, then I don't know that, right? That is why it is very important that in the new parliament there is a photo of Nasif Acharya Chanakya. That whole mural of Akhand Bharat is installed. It is a variant that you should know in which direction the train is going. Right? The engine has been attached to you. The Constitution document has been made and given to you. After puncturing it, you have got the engine, in which the numbers will never come to change it. By doing this, the engine has been given to you in 1947, and then 2 years of hard work was done on it to make such an engine.
So you guys got your Constitution in 1947. That's barely, that's not even 100 years ago. So y'all are still trying to get out of that nonsense. We feel for you. I am trying to help out as much as possible to bridge this, I guess you would call it Indian hate that's worldwide. I'm going to put a stop to it. Personally, myself, right now.
Now I do not want to criticize much, but I am doing it. I am taking liberty.
Hey, he's doing what he's got to do. At least somebody's got to do it. So I respect you, Dr. Shah. I respect you, brother. We are fucking weird over here. White people are weird. It just is what it is. But you guys in India, you definitely can pull yourself out of it and make yourself a prosperous country. I know it's considered a poor country. I know there's 1 billion people there. How are manufacturing plants? Do people bring manufacturing plants over there? If not, I'm gonna start advocating for it. You guys need jobs, huh? Let's get some manufacturing plants over there in India and get your wealth up a little bit. I'm not sure what your major export is, but I would like to learn more about the history. If anybody has a good video of everything from ancient to current, I would love to react to it. Let me know in the comments. I'm going to shut up.
If you read the debates of the Constituent Assembly that made the Constitution, you will be shocked because after drafting the Constitution, all these big people were debating about each and everything, that what should be in it, what should not be there.
And they were all probably half dead. Case rested.
When you read that discussion, you will feel that these people have a kind of problem that how can I get my name recorded in the history?
Yeah, like James Hancock.
So everyone debated in big...
John Hancock. He was the first signer of the Declaration of Independence, and now when somebody needs a signature, they just say, let me get your John Hancock. So he knew what he was doing. Pretty good marketing ploy.
Big fancy English words. It should be like this, it should be like that. And then you can see that the result of that document is visible for the whole nation. Right?
Yeah, these big countries just try to take whatever parts of whatever. You know, that's why there's all these great countries that are chopped into two. Mostly from us and Russia. Let me see. First one I can think of is North and South Korea. Should be one beautiful country. Who else split? There's I think Cuba and someone else. There's another island that's been split in two because of what he's talking about. All these groups of people trying to divide up the land, like the Ukraine shit right now. There's nonsense. It should not be going on.
So, identity-based benefits were deliberately put there in such a way that you keep getting entangled with each other, and that too, how can there be any benefit which cannot be measured? Today, when there is a talk that caste census is done, brother, what is the number of jobs after caste census? That does not exist. What is its percentage? So the delusion that has been fitted in your mind that yes, there is going to be a lot of benefit. There is nothing like that. When first of all we have to understand that to create Western hegemony, first of all they come up with an idea which will sound very good morally.
This is true. A lot of people do it, act like they've never done anything wrong. Those are the type you got to be worried about. The people who haven't embraced their dark side yet. First person that comes to mind to me is Elon Musk. Claims to do no wrong. I doubt he's ever embraced his dark side, so we need to watch out for that guy. So basically, yeah. I forgot my point.
Wealth distribution, welfare rights, public welfare, human rights, religious freedom, all of which sound very good.
Oh yeah.
So first they bring ideas, then they develop systems based on those ideas.
And then they take your resources. It's crazy, guys. This dude's right on. This is how the United Kingdom has colonized probably 50% of the world. Let's see if I can count. United States, some Canada, South Africa, India, Hong Kong, and Australia. There's probably a lot more, but that's that. Us, United States. I'm gonna shut up. This guy's spitting some knowledge. I like it, even though he's capping on our country. It needs to be said, it needs to be heard, and I'm going to get the message out for you guys.
Right? Just look at any field because they have brought that job model. 400 years ago, before that, job model was never considered a priority. It was seen as the last option. Worldwide, the brother is not able to learn anything. Now he will have to do entrepreneurship, or he has to do it because he has some mental or physical problem.
And that mental physical problem stems from being broke as fuck. You guys are just gonna have to, I mean, he's right. You can't let people bring shit into the country that will eventually turn out wrong. So you're gonna have to create it yourself. Hard work, dedication, and a lot of extra love. If I ever become a multi-millionaire, I'm gonna come over there and help you guys out and build some shit. But I'm a long way from that. You know, 1 penny from 1 billion people adds up to like $10 million. My Cash App is in the description. Love you guys.
Job was considered at that level, so when these Britishers and the Western template came, this classroom to job model, they glorified it, organized slavery, glorified it, did everything, but they created such a system that the person who is working in whichever domain of job,
the hourly wage job thing is an absolute trap. If you're a young guy watching this, don't start doing the hourly wage thing. You get a car, you gotta buy gas, insurance, and it's just pointless. So, be a kid as long as you can be a kid. And, I got my point again.
he is ruining that very domain. Listen again.
This video's audio is off. It's not me.
The thought process behind this job as a model of empowerment that the Britishers have brought is that they will ruin the domain in which they work. I will give you an example, then you will understand a little more clearly. Let us take the field of medicine. Now, if treatment is done in the field of medicine, then from where will you make money?
I'll tell you where. Over here, we don't treat the actual cause of what's going on. We just treat symptoms. You know why? Because they keep coming back, and we keep selling them medication. Fun fact, the United States of America is the only country on earth that allows pharmaceutical advertising. Fun fact. Yeah. Pharmaceutical companies are insane. And they started the opioid problem. Trust me, I was involved in it. I would probably screwed it up for everybody else, honestly.
If you treat the patient properly, then he is gone as a customer.
Yeah, and that's, that's true. Doctors these days, I'm sorry, you're very needed, but you have turned into just legal drug dealers, which is cool if you find the right doctor. If there's any doctors out there right now that can write scripts, I'll take some opioids. No, I won't, because I'm an ex-drug addict, and that would not be good. But it'd be fun for today. But we know that wouldn't last like that. All right, Wes, shut up.
You need regular customers. Are you understanding?
Mm-hmm.
So when they brought job as a model of empowerment, when they brought lawyer's profession, if the case is solved, then where will he get his fees? If the fees have to be received, then both the parties should suffer for a long time. Are you understanding?
Mm-hmm.
Right? So this was done in all these things. Like they brought the profession of teacher. I am talking about job model.
So did they actually bring all this shit? I'm sure he did. I mean, he's not talking out of his ass. But y'all didn't have like physical schools with physical teachers before? How did it happen before the British Empire decided to take your spices? But apparently they brought in a school system, which honestly could be beneficial if they're teaching the right shit. Education is a big part of being wealthy as a country. You gotta get educated. So if there are schools like this, I give them a 2 thumbs up, even though I can only do 1 because I can't lift my left thumb. But how do you guys feel about the actual physical materialism of the West trying to blend into y'all? Y'all seem to handle it really, really well. I admire that. You guys are fucking awesome. Sorry. Excuse my language. If that bothers you, let me know in the comments and I'll try to clean it up. But it's a real big part of my personality. So I apologize again.
Then we will come to the entrepreneurship model. First, understand how this hegemony sits. Now there is the profession of teacher. Now if he does not teach for 15 to 20 years, he will not get the fees.
You gotta have a side job. Are y'all capable of just making money on your own like we can here? Like selling art prints or whatnot? How easy is it for you guys to obtain a business license, let's say? Do they make it easy, or is it a pain in the ass? Do they take a cut of it? I mean, I'm sure they do taxes. I'm sure y'all have a social program set up.
Now if he teaches the exact same thing which will empower the child, then he will be freed in 17 to 18 years.
It's a long time.
Then where will the fees come from? So this whole governance model was made like this. Now Babu Dum, what they have made, how have they made it in the Western template? Babu Dum says, brother, he will pass the file in every stage, otherwise your work does not move forward.
Yeah, it's too bad, man.
So you have to give him money. Now you are stuck. You have crossed one stage. If you have taken a contract for a project, then now you have to give him money. So the next stage will be cleared. The next stage will be cleared. Now you are thinking that this bastard is taking so much money. I have got the contract. My margin is this much. Then that Babu explains to you that, brother, you smoke so much BD. You also eat. I also eat. You make the road bad. Then after 3 years,
I used to smoke BDs when I was a kid. I haven't heard that fucking word in forever. That's funny.
the renewal contract will be given to you to repair the road. Are you able to understand? So the problem. Well, if this thing...
Yeah, we get y'all hooked on our money. And we promise to bring in all these nice things. And then we just end up being like gangsters and saying, oh, you don't want to pay us? We'll have somebody rough your shit up. If it's not us, it's China doing it. They are doing it all over Africa, I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
thing had happened in the entrepreneurship model, the way the world is functioning, then why would the roads be built properly in the first place? You can go and see the roads built in ancient India or the temples built in ancient India still cannot shake.
Beautiful if they're real. I can't tell AI from real anymore, so.
Earthquakes, floods, nothing can happen to them.
Wow.
So what happens in the entrepreneurship model is that your family's reputation is attached to the work, so you will not do bad work to the extent that is going on now.
Yeah, that makes it a little better because somebody can take the blame for it, or you can place the blame, and hopefully they take the blame for themselves, because that is one thing of loving your self-worth, is standing up for your mistakes and taking the blame when it's your fault. In fact, take the blame when it's not your fault. Help somebody else out. Sacrifice yourself for someone else. That's the way you should live.
Right? What is it here? Nobody knows anybody. In the job model, if you commit fraud, the next day I resign. This is what is happening.
In capitalism, there's fraud everywhere. The only problem is they all have money, so they never get in trouble. Because if you have money, you don't really go to jail. If you do, it's not for long. Unless you did some real crazy shit. Shout out R. Kelly and Pete Diddy.
Right now in the West, the CEO of the Bank of Charles Schwab, whose tweet I had posted, is resigning. I have already given the prediction that Charles Schwab is going to collapse. His resignation of the CEO has come. He has come. Right? The team that commits fraud together gets out in the job model. So the problem is that this entire governance, which came from the Western template, not only is making people slaves, but the same domain is being ruined. Like agriculture. You can make profit now, but if you look at the condition of agricultural land in Punjab, everyone is getting cancer. You will lose your crop. You will also lose your profit. People are getting cancer. And what about the productivity of the future? When you have ruined the land, did you make any profit after that? Okay, you made profit from that land for 30, 40 years. Then this is the condition of this Western template. But they, because they had to do hey morning, they set up a system everywhere. In medicine, you see, the poor guy is taking diabetes tablets, taking them. After a few years, now he is also getting blood pressure. Who knows, he might have signed an MOU with a blood pressure pharma company.
Yeah, I'm not taking any more meds. If I get some kind of crazy shit that's fatal, I'm riding it out like a G. I might grab some heroin and overdose on it just to make it happen quicker. But other than that, I am done trying to fix my physical self.
Company that makes diabetes tablets. This is what is happening. This is what is happening.
Treating symptoms instead of the cause. That's the problem.
Same company that makes medicines is then making seeds for crops.
They invent the disease and sell the remedy. Shout out, Brother Ali.
Understand? Lifetime customer solution is never going to be anything. Right? So, this whole method is completely wrong. The whole economic model is wrong. Right? Infrastructure is being built in such a way that you have to repair it. In a few years, there are buildings that don't last. Right? This is the result of the job model. It is not the result of the family-based entrepreneurship model. Right?
Yeah, you kind of got to keep up, maintain the infrastructure. We often do it. It's often one of the big issues that comes out politically. Is fixing infrastructure, bridges, buildings, all that. You definitely do have to stay on top of it. They need to be built quality-wise, but it's not like everything he's saying is failing like that. If it is, it's poorly built. So it has nothing to do with the fucking system.
So, what they have done everywhere. Look at the weapons industry. What is going on in Ukraine right now? What do you think? President Putin does not know the location of Zelsky? What do you think?
Yeah, right, I know.
What do you think?
He knows exactly where he is.
They cannot finish a...
He's taking a shit right now, and Putin knows it. He's probably watching him take a shit. And there's no need to end the war because the war produces money. You sell weapons, like he's talking about. Both sides. I think in one of the world wars, we were selling guns we were supplying ammo to both sides. That's probably why we got so wealthy as a country. I bet he's absolutely right about this. War equals money, and that's why, really, since the United States has been a country in 1776, I'm pretty sure we've never not been in some kind of a war conflict. And it's generally over resources disguised as something good. Finding weapons of mass destruction. Really wanted to control their oil flow because guess what our number one export is? Oil. We can control the prices of oil, we can make more money. Afghanistan. Opioids. Poppy plants. There was a huge opioid epidemic, and guess what? We went for them. Let's see, what else is there? I don't know right now. Vietnam, but I think that was just to get closer to China.
War like Ukraine in 3 days. You think it should go on like this? Everyone is making profit. Now whatever destruction has happened, whatever buildings have been destroyed, now contracts for their reconstruction will be available. Some company or the other...
Yeah, that's sad. And the company will be coming in doing a shitty job just because there's so much work and they're rushing. Not racial rushing, but they're rushing to finish so they can start the next job, so it'll be built shitty.
The other is taking those contracts. This is the result of the job.
And I bet everybody comes in from outside of India for those and underbids everybody here because we can. And y'all's government probably should sit down and change that up and let you guys at least attempt to try to accomplish what needs to be done. And if it's not possible, then you can allow people to come in and try to help under strict circumstances. Not strict like China where you have to give them your intellectual property. That's a little crazy. But you know what I'm saying. Indian government, let y'all's people try to figure it out first before letting other people come in.
Job model that the West has established everywhere. Look at insurance. Okay?
Fucking rip off.
They are charging whatever premium they want. You are paying it quietly. Tomorrow if they increase it by 500, you will have to pay another 500 as insurance premium, right? The same money that grandfather had and you used to go to get it in case of any crisis, but grandfather seemed toxic to you. Now you are finding the insurance company very lovable. Isn't it? Grandfather was patrician. So this is the problem. Look at the publishing industry. So they have set standards everywhere. In diabetes, they will decide what level of blood sugar will be considered diabetes.
These organizations are so paid off by that there's certain people that give them money to push their agenda. Guaranteed. All of these associations. It's all about money. Follow the money trail, guys.
Then you keep taking medicines regularly. Right, they are deciding from there, so domination of Western domination has a direct connection with standard.
What medicines y'all take? And I can tell you what I'm on. I take bupropion, which is a depression medication. I take Keppra, which is for seizures since I had a brain injury, and a muscle relaxer. Very, very small dose. And I use cannabis for pain, but I used to be an opioid addict, so you don't kill people for weed or rob, really. So
Standardization. They are deciding that the standard should be this. Now once you have set the standard, then you will have dominance in that industry. Like now the size of shoes comes in US and UK sizes.
this dude is right on. Y'all let it in, now it's too late. It's like letting the genie out of the bottle. It's gonna be hard to get this shit out of there.
Now, whenever decolonization has started, the Indian government has said that we will also do it. We will make it in our size.
Good job.
So, until you set the standards of measurement, suppose you have an Ayurvedic medicine. Now, for its approval, the allopathic people have set the standard that whether we will call it a treatment or not.
It's how much money you pay him. Is this how y'all are going? Y'all regulate? Y'all work just the same as we do? If so, you guys need a protest. That's what I can tell you. It doesn't need to be a dangerous protest, but get out there in the streets and let them know what the hell you're talking about. You know, you shouldn't be forced into shit like we are. Just get out there and raise your voice. I'm sure there'll be people from the other side. Y'all keep it cool. Make your signs. Yell in your microphones. And chill the fuck out. That's all you need to do. There's no reason to be extreme. You don't, when it comes to religion, don't go out to the far left and rights. God damn, they're crazy. Come on, y'all. Get your fucking senses together.
Right? So, if at the time of Corona, some Vaidya or someone was making or manufacturing some Ayurvedic medicine, then it will be rejected because the system will not approve it. Because they have already set the standard for approval. Those with a
Yeah, that's a problem. We work backwards over here. Y'all should not be adopting our shit. Please. All you young Indians, hit the streets and tell them you want your own shit, because our system is definitely not the great. I mean, capitalism is beautiful, don't get me wrong. I love it to death. But our system of social capitalism, where we do have a social program, thank God, because I get a little check, even though, whatever. I forget my point. I'm rambling a lot on this one, guys. Sorry.
Western template. Do you understand what is going on? So,
Yeah, you need to get us the fuck out of there. But you're gonna have to do it strategically, because you know we. Oh, it's not even us. It's the UK. Do they still have a presence there? No, you got your independence.
whoever sets the standard in any industry, that will then dominate that industry in all the countries. You have to understand how this Western hegemony is going on. Secondly, you have also made a standard for language. English is a very convenient language. It is a common operating language. You are saying, you are printing, you are telling everyone, you have imposed it in all the colonies, and you are saying that if you know this then only you are literate, otherwise you are stupid. These people are saying this, they are telling everyone.
Do y'all schools push English like that? And what language do you guys speak? Sanskrit? Is that correct, or am I off? Hindi? I don't know. I'm ignorant to it. That's why I need to watch a history video. But I want to react to it, and I want it to be a good one. So give me the recommendations, guys. If not, I can just seek out and find one. All right, I'm gonna shut up. We're never gonna get through this.
All the countries. France has French language, Russia has Russian, Japan has Japanese, China has Mandarin, but they are saying that if you know English then only you are intelligent, otherwise you are stupid.
That's too bad. I disagree with that. English is the hardest language to learn. There, and there. You, your, and I'm not going to keep going because I don't know where I'm going with that. Shut up, Wes.
Right? Only then you will go and get admission in the English system, when you brainwash the whole population. So in one stroke, the British declared the entire population of the country, which was 85% literate, illiterate in the whole world. So this is what happens after setting the standard. Well, they are not just setting the standard, they are also deciding the awards. Do you understand? Not just the standards, they will also decide the awards. So today when we are...
And it's going to go to the white people. What is the racial percentages? How many white people live in India? How many black folks? I'm gonna have to look it up. I'm interested. Shut up, Wes.
Are seeing torn jeans. If they call a celebrity and make him wear torn jeans and give him an award, they will say best fashion. Okay. Tomorrow they will say turn the jeans into chatty and print all these dirty words on the back. Now this is the fashion from tomorrow. They will give 2-3 awards by making the celebrity wear it. Do you understand?
Bro's audio is terrible. That's not me. So. But I see where he's getting. We make the rules and give the awards, create the disease, sell the remedy.
Understand what is going on? So not only are they deciding the measurement, they are also giving awards. This is the best thing. This will get an award. Do you understand? What is this format of hegemony? So first they are bringing the idea, making the system, deciding the measurement, then giving awards. That is why when I saw Sanjeev Sunil's tweet that our rating agency has...
It's a pretty solid plan. It's been working pretty well. I'm not gonna say hooray, hooray, West. But if you think about it, it has worked extremely well. I mean, UK is probably the biggest empire ever in the history of this place. Maybe not. Genghis Khan maybe had more. I don't know.
It's been established for the first time in Gift City that we will rate sovereign countries, rating, credit rating, and all these measurements. So on that I wrote that first we have to understand that we are taking a very good positive step, that we are trying to create a standard.
We just need to get some people more India friendly into our government. I wonder who our ambassador to India is, or if we even have one. But I'm old enough to start pushing some politics. I'm going to try to get you guys some help. I love you. I love your culture. I love your spirituality. I love your niceness, your patience, your support, all that. There's America, good loud cars, wasteful.
But will your private sector quote your rating agency and report in the media that we have taken this decision because of the rating of this rating agency? Will your private sector support you for this? They will not.
Probably not.
They will not do so because the Western template of a global rating agency from outside is imposed on them. They will say that you will not quote India's rating agency even by mistake. Whatever we are saying is correct. If we are saying
Credit is everything, guys. If you're young, don't mess it up. You're going to need it. It's a lifeline, especially if you want to run a business, which I would suggest doing. You want to cut the checks and not collect the checks, is what I generally say.
a minus, then a minus, a plus, then a plus. If we are saying B++, then B++. This is happening. Right? And then all the reports come out on this very thing. Hunger index, this index, that index, starvation index, democracy index. Why is it coming out? Because they have set questions where its rating goes up. Ours goes down. Right? Now there is an Indian child.
Yeah, if you don't play along with the rules, we kind of force you into it. What you guys need to do is start cooking your books. Everybody does it. I know that you guys want to be business ethical, but cook the books, get a good credit rating, and you guys, I think, will be a lot better off. You got to start cooking the books.
Now the climate of each of our regions is different. The diet of each region is different. But they have made a question whether it consumes meat or not. If it does not, then it is gone. So put it down in the rating. This is what the problem is. So this is the problem, that they not only made standards, they are giving awards. After that they also made systems. You will have to give some credit and also learn from them.
Is there any political party that is trying to correct this nonsense currently? And please don't say it's IAGA or MIAGA. MEGA. Make India great again. Don't be doing that bullshit, guys. Unless it's positive. Positivity doesn't matter what the fuck it's named. Just my question is there a political party kind of backing this guy's view, or is he kind of an extremist on one side or the other?
How it is good. Maybe we can take some ideas. So they have also made such systems at mass level that they can showcase their success. Right? So factories, mass manufacturing, which we call industrialization. Even if the technology was stolen from here, from scripts or whatever, but they established it and demonstrated it.
What I was saying before I was interrupted was that it's hard to even have a little mom and pop business over here, because, I mean, what are you going to do if you're selling like linens or something? There's probably a Walmart right around the corner with prices that you can't even come close to competing with. So that's how it's going over here. Don't let it happen over there. Say no to Walmart and all that bullshit. It's not needed, guys. Open your own businesses and keep it a culture like that. That would be my recommendation. Fuck these big corporations.
At least they showed the demo that we can make it. Right?
Right.
So they are ahead in making systems, and because of the dollar they purchase a lot of talent from every country and take it there.
This is true. We are always recruiting the best talent from around the world, whether it's our government or if it's our private sector. I know Elon tries to grab the sharpest minds wherever he can find them. But other than that, I don't know. But yeah, I mean, it's a good business model. Pay people to come here and do good shit for us. And by the way, if we keep printing money like we are, it's not going to be worth shit, so don't worry about it. It's on the decline, trust me. The people in power right now are doing what their job is supposed to do. They are going to kill the dollar and probably make a digital dollar after that, is my guess.
Secondly, they make big
Like crypto dollar.
projects. Like Elon Musk has a project that he has to take everyone to Mars. Okay?
Yeah, it's wild. It's probably never going to happen because, I mean, even if he's the richest dude on earth, but he's still going to need investors, and there's really no return on investment in that. On that. Oh, you want to go to Mars, and you're probably going to die? No way getting back. How are you going to make money on that? No investor is going to invest in that project. So it's ambitious, and shout out to him for him, but I think it's a little far-fetched in my opinion.
It is the Suez Canal, right? This is because many times when our government tries to build a
That's funny. You call it the Suez Canal. Down here in the South in America, we call it the Suez. The Suez Canal.
Statue of Unity, all the criticism starts. We are such poor people. What is the need for the Statue of Unity? We need schools and colleges.
But do you? I mean, like I was just saying earlier, education is everything, but you are still kind of fighting what we're just talking about. But generally the government pays for school anyway, so let's build some schools, let's get some educated people in India, some good accredited colleges. Someone needs to invest money there. And if I ever get to where I plan on going, I will be the guy that does that. Shut up, Wes.
These people are not understanding that narrative warfare is going on, and not only this, you will highlight all your historical things or your ideals. It is not just a tourist spot. Today everyone knows what revenue it is generating and how much benefit it has generated. But even otherwise you will leave some symbolism for the future generation about who was the one who united the entire country and territories. Sardar Patel. Okay, so when we do big projects, we get abused. No, you are your poor people, so leave this project. When we do something like Chandrayaan or something like this, abuses start. First look at your toilet. They taunt us and tell us from there. Are you able to understand? What kind of narrative warfare is this?
First off, shout out and congrats for landing on the moon. I saw that. That's exactly what you guys should be focusing on. I mean, of course, you need education. And, I'm going to say, I don't really know much about it, so I don't want to sound too stupid.
Yes. So this is a model of hegemony, and all the wires are connected to the dollar printing machine in a very integrated manner.
This is true, but it's changing.
They have set it up with very smooth functioning. It is not easy.
That COVID killed us because we had a president going out that passed a $7 trillion printing effort, and then the incoming president the next year approved another $7 trillion. So that's a lot of fucking money, and it was like everybody had money. It was like monopoly money. Even me, I was like spending thousands of dollars on shit. I was investing in stocks.
So you can see all your cartoons in that, when we used to watch those cartoon serials. Be it I Dream of Jeannie, Captain Planet, Spider-Man, in all these things, the President of America is saving the whole world. No President of India or President of China is shown like this anywhere, okay? He is leading the whole world. Whenever you see, everywhere, even in cartoons, whereas we have real heroes. We have from Rani Lakshmibai to Bhagat Singh, Tatya Tope. There are so many. Real warriors, real superheroes, but no, and right now you are not promoting the latest ones, okay, the ones before independence, whatever be your reason, whatever be your political reason. Right now you have the latest ones as well. Now Balakot happened and Inhanandan happened. So why don't we have Inhanandan caps? Why don't we have Inhanandan bags? Right? Our heroes should be our inspiration for children. Why should we promote those useless animated heroes? When we have real ones. We have Shivaji. We have Subhash Chandra Bose, Sardar Patel. Why do you
This is true. But the reasoning is because they want to make money and get eyeballs on. These are the type of things that you teach in school. You go through the history of shit. So
have to go out and get animated heroes?
you can have both. Let them watch the animated shit on the weekends. It's really nothing like us taking over the world. It's a superhero movie. I've never seen one in my entire life. None. None. I can't even tell you what character belongs to Marvel and which one belongs to... I don't even know the other name. So, yeah. They can have both. Learn the history shit in school and let the kids have fun on the weekends.
their bottles, their bags, their kitchens and purchase and sell them? I don't understand. Where are our businessmen who promote all this in our culture? So,
Yeah, some of you young fellas need to step your game up, man. Get that hustle attitude. You gotta hustle. Get that hustle attitude. Start building businesses on your own. The world's built around credit. Tap into the white man's credit system. We love giving away money. As long as you have good credit, build your own business, young fellas. Don't rely on these hourly wage jobs. And you'll change India.
so this is the problem. Secondly, behind this entire hegemony, there was always a colonized mind that is a memory. We were tortured so much, we were looted so much.
Yeah, that's too bad, and it was like way more recent than ours, like 200 years more. I think I've read that they even brought slaves over to you guys too. So that means y'all are pretty racially diverse. There's probably white folks, black folks, and Indian folks. Who's the most fuck.
Okay, so the effect is understandable for one generation. But why is the generation after
Who's the biggest minority? Sorry guys, my short-term memory is terrible.
that still under the impression that waste is the best? So, there are still some children of ours who are delivering pizzas there after spending 304050 lakhs on their parents' fees. Here, they shout from their bed to ask their mother for a glass of water and walk 10 to 10 kms there to work. So,
You gotta do what you gotta do. Times are tough for everybody. We're all just barely holding our heads above water. But y'all do have a ways to go. But you're gonna get there, I promise you. It's gonna be I'm sure it's already a beautiful country. I've never been there. But from what I read, it seems poorish, but it's only because nobody's invested their time in there, and I'm not sure how your government's set up to allow people to flourish on their own business-wise, but that's the key to building your country, guys.
oh, this is a colonized mind, isn't it? Now, you are spending 40 to 50 lakhs as fees. So why don't you try some entrepreneurship here for 40 to 50 lakhs?
Boom.
Go there and drive a truck and do all this. Try some entrepreneurship here for 40 to 50 lakhs. What kind of...
Yeah, if it don't work, you can come here and try to earn some money doing some shit, and then get the fuck out. Because it's crazy here. Racial. It's fucking weird, man. Lots of fucking racial divide. And it is the oddest fucking thing that there ever is. I mean, it's because we skipped the first step of spirituality and religion over here. All is one. We are all one. We skipped that step real conveniently. And that you are everything. Because if you knew that you were everything, you'd be powerful as shit. And they don't want that happening.
What kind of money are you going to waste like this? What other job are you going to get after going there? You will throw it away tomorrow. You will understand racism as soon as a crisis comes. When you
That's
go
true.
there, I am telling you in detail. I am telling you in clear words.
I second what he's saying. It is pretty prevalent here, and it's sad. It's very sad. I don't know how to fix it, except getting these old fuckers out of office, because they don't give a shit about the future. They're not going to be here. I think that might be the key to fixing the world. We need to get younger minds in there that at least have 10 more years left in their life. Like solid years, prime years. We need to get 35, I would say, to 50. Would be my. What do you guys think? Drop it in the comments.
I have been alerting NRIs for so long. They are not listening. There will be a Christian standing nearby. He will help the Christian. A Muslim will stand and help another Muslim. I am telling this to NRIs. A
Yes, too bad. Let me listen.
Hindu will be standing next to you and you will be getting beaten up.
That's wild. It's because it seems kind of black magic-y. I mean, I'm trying to think of the way we would think of it over here, but there's a lot of shit that happens in the non-physical world that we just can't comprehend over here for some reason. It's that white gene. We got problems. We're mutts.
No one should come. I am telling you. Isn't it? So, this blindness, your delusion of the West, is going to end very soon and there is not much time left.
I agree, but before it does, and if you can, I would try to study how people have built and grown businesses over here before it goes away, so you can. I mean, you don't want people coming in from the outside. Build from within, but maybe study how some people became super successful at it, and before it goes away, because he is right. It's on its way out. Let's finish this. There's only like a few more seconds.
It has already started. You can see the Western handles, what they are writing on Twitter. What all has started about Indians. Racism-related things, because economic crisis is coming. Now, the free money printing machine is going to stop.
That's too bad, guys. I feel bad for you on that. But like I said, I am going to do my duty to make it better for you guys. I promise.
You will realize what I am saying.
Yeah, do the same for me. Alright, great video. Once again, I'm not 100% sure if this is the one that was requested, but I know it's by the same doctor. So either way, I get where you're going with this. Being very critical on the West, I am right there with him, and I am happy to go through his catalog and try to give you guys tips on how to improve. But I think the main takeaway is you gotta get those white people out of there, man. Don't do any deals with the devil. Even if y'all's banking system isn't that great right now, you gotta hustle hard. You gotta hustle hard. You kids, if you're gonna go to college, get a trade or something, or go to business, and you gotta start your own business. That's the bottom line. If you want to be wealthy, you want to cut the checks. You don't want to collect the checks, and it takes hard work, more work than putting in, let's just say, a 40-hour work week. Is pretty standard in our democracy culture around the world, I'm sure. It's probably more like 80 a week, and if you want to succeed, and even more if you really want to succeed, until you can start paying to delegate people cutting checks. But start your own businesses, guys. Grow from within. It hasn't been that long since y'all written y'all's independence from the UK. So it's still super young, like what, 40 years? It's time. If there's not a party, a political party out there that's pushing for this type of stuff, I think there needs to be. And I would be more than happy to help organize something there if I ever had the funds to do it. Even if I can do what I can do from sitting right here, I will do it. But it needs to be done. You guys need, there's way too many people there and way too much brilliance to not be one of the most wealthiest countries on earth. I mean, the resources thing isn't there. I'm not 100% sure on that. But with the amount of people, you can be very, very wealthy. Government, just put a little bit of tax on the businesses just so you make some money, but don't go overbearing. Let people make money on their own. Let them pay their taxes and grow from within. If you need help from without, that's fine, whatever. But just do it as in just trade. You don't need any type of government involvement of anybody, east or west. Do your own thing, guys. I think that's what I took away from this, and that I am going to do everything in my power to stop the worldwide Indian hate as there seems to be. I think that is bullshit, and I love everybody for who they are, because you are me, and I am you. We are all one. Shout out all of Batiste III, and I think I'm going to sign off on this one. If you made it this far, I really, 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 really appreciate your support. I could speak on it for hours. And your device didn't explode. Alright guys, love you. I'll see you guys in the next reaction video, or maybe a knowledge video. I'm not sure what I'm doing next. Keep the recommendations coming in. And I love you. Go love somebody that you don't like so you can learn to love yourself properly today. Alright, love you.